let's talk about State of Play now. It's our political analysis show that sits on social media. Head of our political desk, Evans Mensah, is here to tell us all about State of Play. They say they're going to be politically incorrect. Evans, what does that mean?
Well, it means shackles coming off. The thing about sitting on a formal mainstream channel like this is this scrutiny you have when you're analyzing stuff. The temptation is to be fine and refined in what you say. But on social media, you don't have those same restrictions. The restrictions that apply are professional standards, which we have in abundance. But making your point brutally frank, being factually assertive about what you're saying is the difference here. So a few things that I guess prompted this. One of the major criticisms of social media when it comes to social media generated content, either print or broadcast, is that social media lacks professionalism. So there's a lot of people who say that you're maligning or being malicious, for the already existing social media content. And so how do you cure that? You cure that by taking your tried and tested professional products that you have on television, on JoyNews and Joy FM, and try and take it there. Why? Because I bet that most of the content that you follow on broadcasting, you follow it on your phone. If you're driving, you will possibly listen to JoyNews, watch JoyNews. I do that. On my phone, I'll go to YouTube or I'll go to Facebook. That's how I get you. I rarely tune into AM show on my TV at home. Rarely do that. So the masses are there. That's where they are. That's where they play. And the difficulty, though, is how many times have you not been listening to a content, some live traditional media content on your phone, and there's a very interesting debate, and you're arguing with yourself. You want to be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
And you are debating the issue. You're taking your own side with you in your car, with yourself.
Yeah.
There's nobody else beside you to argue, but you're arguing. And you wish you could sort of make that opinion heard in the conversation. So what tends to happen is you either pick a phone and make a call, and which is, your chances of getting through is very, very minimal, or you send a text and hope that it's read, right?
Yeah.
The thing about it is, me and you, because we have friends, you can send it directly to the host. Even that, there's no guarantee that the host will see.
True.
So State of Play was birthed out of these considerations. Why don't you take, the content is already there. People are already there. They want it there on social media. Take this onto social media so that we can see the reactions coming in real time. And it's going to be live. So the three of us on the show have our phones, and there's a screen that is beaming these comments, and we see it. And it's all designed to react and to answer your questions in real time. So we're not going to be doing all this, somebody sitting somewhere and making the decision as to what comes in or not.
Okay. And do they get to be interacting with you at the same time?
In fact, that's all the show is about. So it's 30 minutes from 2:30. The first edition is today. So we do first 10 minutes to lay the foundation, right?
Okay.
Everybody is going to take a position on an issue, the three of us, and then we argue, brutally frank, state our opinion. You disagree with it or you don't, but you'll be on the live. After that, the next 20 minutes is just to engage our social media audiences. So they send us questions. So you have a question about something somebody has said on the show, or something about what we are talking about that you had, that you wanted clarity on. You ask that question and you get a response. You have a comment, you make it, we'll read it.
Okay.
If you disagree, you do it. But here's the thing. We know because social media and it's political, we're going to get a fair bit of abuse, which is actually welcome. This is not something you say on AM show, that I welcome abuse on AM show. Please abuse me. But we say our sub tagline we say among ourselves is, you get the response you deserve. So if you choose to come onto State of Play to abuse, you get a response in equal measure. We are not going to abuse you, but we're going to give you a response that befits what you've chosen to do. Of course, we encourage you to be constructive, but we know the social media army of the two political parties and more, they are ready.
They will come at you.
We've been harvesting a lot of comments already since we outdoored this show. a lot of them, the known ones, have said, yeah, we are waiting for you, you know. So one of the things we'll do today when we start is to read out a few of those who have served notice that they were ready, and then tell them to bring it on.
This is very exciting, but this doesn't get to come on television at all.
Absolutely not. And so it's not going to be on this fantastic network that you've enjoyed for so long. It's not going to be on
But
Joy.
it's going to be on the JoyNews Facebook page, on the Joy FM Facebook page.
Yes.
The conversation will be trending on Twitter.
On Twitter, on Instagram Live, on
YouTube.
On YouTube,
Yeah.
on Snapchat, and I think there's another one, the TikTok, right? So we're going to be on all those platforms, so you can engage in your own way.
Okay, so 2:30 live with
2:30.
you three.
Yes.
Big heads.
Yes, and that's another thing about it. So if you decide to come on the thing to come and talk about heads, yeah, we'll find something to tell you in equal measure.
Okay.
So yes, it's 2:30 today. Don't miss it. But the most important thing I need to emphasize is don't forget, if you're engaging, to use the hashtag State of Play. Okay. So hashtag is State of Play, because that's the only way we can find you wherever you are. Because if you are saying stuff without that, unless you are on the actual live stream that we'll see, but wherever you are on Twitter, elsewhere, use the hashtag State of Play. Your views will definitely come through.
So is there a common topic that you three will be talking about?
Yes, we have a topic. I'm going to be putting it out soon, but I can give you a clue. I mean, so yesterday the finance minister was in Parliament, right, after so long, and they said, I'm sorry, but I didn't have the answer. You have to go to somebody else.
Graphic puts it, finance minister
swerves Parliament. So we'll talk about that. But it's also very interesting. But have you considered the correlation between COVID-19 wave, as we have it now, and failure of political leadership? Is there a correlation between failure of political leadership and a COVID-19 wave? Have you considered that? So
I haven't.
So that's one of the things we'll take on. Okay. You say, what's politics? Absolutely. We have found a correlation. and we'll tell you what the correlation is when you join us on State of Play tonight. We're not going to hold any prisoners.
Nice. So do the people that join, do they get to introduce their own topics, or they have to flow with you guys?
So we'll have the topic. We'll come on the set with our topic, and then obviously you can join wherever you are with your views on the chosen subject for the day.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe we'll come to time.
I'm locked down 2:30 with you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Your phone is just perfect to join. You don't need any apart from data. That's all you need, and then you join for 30 minutes.
All right. So 2:30, Evans, Winston, and Raymond. We're making a date with them, strictly social media, and get interactive. Use the hashtag State of Play. Hashtag State of Play. Evans, thanks a lot for passing through the show.
Thank you.